Hi, everybody. Welcome to your 10-minute stretch session. This is perfect if you just want to spend a few minutes just working on your stretching, working on your flexibility, or at the end of a workout, you just want to kind of cool down. Perfect for that. So stretching is just a great thing to do, but it's usually the thing that's left out, or you're kind of in a rush, get your workout in and running out the door. I'm like the same way. So it's really nice to work on our flexibility, and it's really just a good way to close out a workout session. No matter how much time you have, you do want to spend some time static stretching, lengthening all the muscles you worked in a workout. It keeps them safe, it keeps them protected, it's good for your muscle recovery, and it just feels good. So let's get started. We're going to start standing. I just finished a workout, so I'm just going to start standing, and then we'll really just cool down from head to toe here. So looking for about 10 minutes. So let's just start with some shoulder rolls here. So hopefully if you are doing this right after a workout, if you need to move side to side, depending on when you're coming into this, please do that. I know sometimes when we're just coming in from a run or a walk, you want to just kind of move your body. So you can feel free to do that. Nice. Take a deep breath up. Exhale. One more time. And exhale. We're going to start rolling down. We're going to stretch out our hamstrings. We're going to roll out to a nice runner's stretch. So we're going to take a nice big deep breath. As you exhale, fold yourself in two, walk it out to a plank. We won't be here for long, I promise. And we're going to bring our right foot to our right hand and just open up. Stay here and circle that shoulder really nice and slow. Good. So you just want to open up the hip. Let's bring that arm down and we'll walk back. So just kind of walking back. Bend the knees, roll it up. I like a nice big deep breath at the top. So sometimes we'll start out a workout with walkouts, but we're just really just using it to get to this stretch for your hip flexor. And it's also a calf stretch. So you want the back leg extended. Just really feel that nice stretch through the hip flexor and push through that back heel. Let's walk it back. And you can bend those knees, walk it back, roll it up. Nice big deep breath. Come on down. We'll do that again. This time we're going to hold that stretch. So we're going to walk it out. Bring your right foot to your right hand, open and hold. So sometimes when we are tight, it's really hard to hold the stretch. So again, you can come in and out of it as you need, but try to hold that stretch and really feel that nice stretch through the hip flexor. Opening up through the chest here, the shoulders. You can even take that hand on the low back. Stay with that stretch. Nice. We're going to bring that back knee down, and we're going to go a little bit more into that hip flexor. So just kind of work back and forth and then just hold. And you can even push that knee out a little bit if you like to. Just really feel that nice stretch. This back toe is just relaxed, but you're feeling that whole stretch in the hip flexor. We're going to stay low and just really feel it. I'm pretty tight there, so I'm going to go back and forth a little bit and just hold. You can bring it in and bring your hands a little bit closer on the inside and hold. You can also come down to your elbows. Probably not happening for me today, but I'm going to go where I feel I can breathe into that stretch a little more. Good. And then we're going to come back for a hamstring stretch. So I'm going to walk back, and now I'm going to flex this foot and come down and feel that nice stretch in that hamstring. Again, if it's tight, you can come up and then back down. So you might want to just come up with one hand and then go back in. Good. Holding it there. Again, breathe into your stretch. It's a pretty deep stretch for your hamstring. So pulling that toe towards you, and you might have to reposition. Flexing the foot, you'll feel it a little bit more. So just hold that stretch, breathe into it, prepare that muscle, and then as you exhale, you can go deeper. And release. We're going to walk it back. Walk it back in. We'll go to the other side for all that. Come on down. Feels good to kind of flow through this. And we'll go to the other side. Good, and just hold that stretch now, that calf stretch. Bring that arm up or on your back. Just feel that beautiful stretch. Again, staying deep in it, sending your breath there. If it feels better to be up here, you can. Nice long exhales are really going to help you here because you can go a little deeper. This is great for not only your muscles, but your joints, really opening up through that hip. And then we're going to bring it in, bend the knee, back down, and then just come forward here. And again, you can press that knee out to the side, get a little deeper stretch here. Back knee is down. If you need to, you can put a little extra padding under that back knee. Really breathing into your stretch. Again, you can bring the hands down. You can come down to your elbows. Probably, again, not happening, but I'm feeling a very deep, intense stretch here. My hips tend to be pretty tight. Good. Breathe into it. Relax your shoulders. And then come on back. So want to hold the stretches a little bit longer after your workout. In the beginning of our workout, we normally do more dynamic stretching where maybe you're folding forward, you're getting those muscles warm, but it's really nice after a workout. Feels good, like I said, and it's good for your muscles, recovery, for injury prevention, and also for your joints. So just very relaxing, breathe into it. Some stretches feel better than others. So again, if you need to, come out of it and then go back in. Again, use your long exhales to go a little deeper. So we never want to go into the fullest version of the stretch first. So I usually prepare my mind, say, okay, I'm going to stretch my hamstring, and then I'm going to go into the first phase of it, and then as I breathe, I'm going to go deeper. And come on out. Good job. Bring that foot back. We're going to go into downward facing dog. Curl the toes under and just stretch out a little bit more now through the calves, through the hamstring. You're going to have those hips high. Normally in downward facing dog, feet are about hip distance apart and your hands are about shoulder distance apart. Really relaxed here. Now you can pedal the feet, but if you can, work those heels down. It's okay if they don't touch. Keep that attention on your core, spread your fingertips, and work the shoulders down away from your ears. This feels like heaven to me right now. And then come on down to your knees. We're going to go right into cat and cow. So hands are light. We're just rounding and then extending. Arching the back a little bit, keeping that attention on your core. Just rounding and arching through that spine. Great for your spinal mobility. Just feels good. Tucking that pelvis under and then come to neutral. Good. Let's go into child's pose. So let's separate the knees and walk the hands out. So pressing back, feeling that nice stretch through the shoulders, the chest, the back, the legs. Hips are a little bit open here. See if you can sink a little bit more. Again, you might have to come up a little bit and then go right back down. Good. I'm going to bring my hands in a little bit. This just feels so good. And bring it up. Very nice. All right, let's come onto our side. We're going to stretch out our quadricep, front of the thigh. I'm going to go to this side first. All right, so you can do this one at the wall. You can do this standing, but I really like to do it on my side. I'm just propped up on my elbow. My ear is off my shoulder, and I'm just going to pull gently. That first phase of the stretch here for that quad right here. It's great for your knees. You want to do some strengthening for your quads, and then it's really nice to stretch out. So if you need to just ease your way into it, this is my tighter side. So my heel is a little bit further back from my glutes here. My knee is in line with my hips. So you don't want to be out front. Now, if you want to take it back a little bit, you're going to feel it maybe a little deeper. and a little bit more in that hip flexor. See how you feel with it, but take your time. Now my heel is going a little bit closer and it's touching the glutes. Keep the chest open, breathe. Nice. And we're going to go the other side. I'm going to move over here so I don't have any feedback from my mic. And same thing. Whoop, sorry about that. And we're going to be on the side. It's not liking it on this side. So I'm going to come over here. You can have that bottom leg. This is actually a good angle for you to see it from. So you can have that bottom leg straight or bent. But again, go by where you feel best with that bottom leg. Again, you can take it back a little bit. Keeping that attention to your core. Shoulder is away from that ear. You can also be on your side all the way down. And I'm going to try to get it a little closer. Also a nice stretch for the front of your foot. This feels good. Try to relax your foot. Take it back a little bit. One more exhale. Try to go a little deeper. And release it. Great job. Okay, so we got hamstrings, we got hip flexors, we got quads, we've got calves. So we're going to go to some upper body here. So we're going to come back to a standing position. Good. And then we're going to go back down for our final stretches. Take another nice big deep breath. And this time, lace the fingertips behind you. Press the back of the hands down and open up the chest. You can bring your chin to your chest here. Good. If it's too much, you can take the hands apart, but I like the palms together. Good. This feels so good on my chest. Good. Let's stretch out the shoulders a little bit. So we're going to bring one arm across. Just press that shoulder in. Head comes away. Nice. You can also look down if that's a little better for your neck and other sides. So for your shoulder, you want to make sure you're not up here. Just gently press right between your elbow and your shoulder. Feels good when you take that head down. You can even change the position and see where you need to stretch the most in your neck. Nice. Good. We're going to release that. Good. Shake it out. We're going to go back down. We're going to stretch out the hips. So we're going to roll all the way down, hug your knees in. You can just kind of circle those knees around. I like my ankles crossed here, but you don't have to. Just breathe into that stretch. Let your lower back relax. Good. And then we're going to place our left foot down. Move this way. And we're going to take our right leg, cross it over, and just let that knee kind of open up. So prepare the body. You're going to stretch out the hip. Take a deep breath. This might be enough of a stretch for you. If not, come right here, lift that foot up, interlace the fingers, and press that hamstring in gently. Some of you might need to come up here, and that's fine. I'm taking that free ankle and rotating it. Another chance for some stretch and mobility through the shoulder. Through the ankle. I wanted to say your shoulders are down. And breathe. For even further of a stretch, I'm going to open up my arms and I'm going to go to one side. I'm going to let that foot just kind of feel that stretch. Oh, sorry, a little bit more there. Good. You can look to the opposite direction. And we're going to go right to the other side. Come on back and then cross the other leg over. Good. Hold it there. I like to do this one on your back, but you can do it seated as well. But it's really nice at the end of a workout to do this on your back. And then thread your hands through. Again, if you need to bring your head up, you can. And then take that free ankle. Sorry for that feedback. I'm going to try to move. Maybe if I lift my head up, it won't be as bad. So roll those shoulders down away from your ears. You want to be careful that, when we're stretching one area, we're not tightening up another. Good. And then bring it down. Go to the other side. And feel that nice stretch. Let that foot kind of weigh down this hip. This is great. Nice stretch for the hips, great for your low back. Getting a nice rotation here. Little attention to your core. Arms can be out. You can look to the opposite direction. Feels good. Good. Come back to center. We're going to just come to a little bridge position here. And then we're going to take our hands underneath and open up that chest. So hips opening up here and just feeling that nice open chest. If that's too much, you can just stay right here. This is a nice way to really get a nice stretch. We do a lot of glute bridges, but this is more just like nice stretch to open up that chest and feel those hips. A little tension to your core. You can have your feet a little wider if you like, and then come on down. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. You can again take it out and in circle one direction and then the other. It feels so good. Good. Let's roll it up. Good. Come to a seated position and just feels good to take another last little side stretch. Hold it there. Breathe. Up and over to the other side. Feels so good. Go a little deeper on your exhale. Good. Reach it up. Roll those shoulders back. Take a nice big deep breath up. Lengthen through the spine. Bring your hands into your heart. I hope you enjoyed that relaxing cool down. You can stay here as long as you want. Maybe roll out that neck side to side. Loosen everything up and enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this little stretch, and I will see you next time.